Iyke Peters. We're broadcasting live this morning from Houston, Texas. Welcome to another edition of Live Broadcast. Our leader's name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are gathered again this morning and we're going to call on him to lead us in prayer. Let us bow our heads and pray. Let us pray.
Without whom we cannot function, and unto him we give every honor and every adoration. Wherever you are, I will ask you, if you are in the spirit, to remain so. If you are outside the spirit, we ask you to come into it. Because what we are preaching from here is a gospel of redemption, as directed by Chukwukika himself in heaven. And this very gospel, we must preach it. Therefore, we must pray. We give thanks unto thee, O Elohim, for there is none like thee. There can never be any like thee. You are the beginning and the end. You are the Alpha and the Omega. Our lives are in the palm of your hands. We commit all that we are unto thee. We have come as the ancients did before us, as our ancestors did before we came, to offer praise and adoration unto your holy name and no other. For we do not worship any idol. We do not worship anything born of a human being. We do not worship anything carved out of a tree. We do not bow down before anything molded with the hands of men. It's only thee that we worship. That is why we have come this very evening on this hallowed platform that you yourself created, to offer you unadulterated praise and to hand over to thee all that we can ever become, because Biafra is yours. This very family of IPOB, you molded yourself. You decreed that IPOB must come, and now that we have come, that we may worship thee, O Elohim, please accept our offering of praise and sacrifice unto your holy name, because there is no other like thee. We will continue to adore thee. We will continue to worship thee. And as I said before, and I will reiterate, as we pray unto thee, that Biafra is your possession, we will sacrifice Biafra unto thee, that you may guide us in all that we do. It's only you that sees the hearts of men. If there is anything that we are hiding, if there is anything that we have concealed from our people, O Elohim, you will judge us very harshly. But if our hands are clean, our hearts very pure, you will bless IPOB, and you will bless me, and you will bless my family, because it's a promise from you. All our hope and our trust is upon thee. May your name be glorified. May you be exalted. May you, O Elohim, be praised. Now and forevermore we pray. Iyke, Iyke, Iyke.
Unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom. But the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. It's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not in them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people people you kill. Because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Hello, he said, we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, oh, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu Iyke and the we are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. Chukwu Asiyanile. No one can match you with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now.
This is Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra.
Ya ndị okwu asị ka ha bụ ha niile. Ma ume ahụ ma okezi ikpeazụ ma nne ya nwe udo. Okwu asị ka ọ bụ. Nke a ndị ji asị na-eri nri. Ịgbara ndị Fulani odibo. Nchi iwu osote onye isi n'obodo Nigeria. Ọ mgbe m nọ n'ụlọ iko ka m ga-etinye ha n'aka akwụkwọ. Si ha agaghị emezi Biafra ọzọ. Unu bịa ka mgbagharụ unu odibo. Ka ndị ọzọ si agbara ha odibo. Ha rịọrọ m njụ. Nsị na aga m ahapụ nwere onwe na azọ. Kwee n'ihi ndị ya niile maka ọdịmma nke ha nwa na nke ụmụ ha ma nke ụmụ ha ga-abịa n'ihi na agwara m ha okwu m sị ha oge mgbe Zik a na-agwa Zik mgbe ọ na-eji ike na-akọwara Zik si ya na ebe ị na-aga n'ụzọ adịghị ya ọ na-efisi kpakakpaka mba ọwọ Naijiria ka anyị gaa n'ihu lekwa ọnọdụ anyị n'ụbọchị nke taa na-akọwakwara ndị ya sị ha ihe a Zik mere mgbe mbụ tinye anyị na ụmụ anyị nọ n'ime ya n'ụbọchị nke taa ọkwa ihe unu na-eme kedu ụzọ nwanne Nnamdi Kanu si na-eme ya na-emeju ya unu kọwara m ka m ghọta na m sị ma unu arụghị ogbe nke abụọ gafere River Niger na unu ga-arụ okporo ụzọ unu ga-emezi ebe niile ebe ụmụaka na-agụ akwụkwọ ọ ga-emezi ọma mma ụlọ ọgwụ a ga-arụzi ya arụzi a ga-enwe ọkụ mmiri ga na-agba ọ ga-adịrị onye ihu na mma dịrị onye azụ na mma kedu ụzọ m si mejọ ndị dị etu a asị m na ụzọ m si na-eme ya na ọ dịghị mma njọ ha sị mbụ ngwa agha onye m gbara egbe onye m gburu mma onye m gbara ụta akwa sọsọ ozi ọma Chineke si mgbasa n'igwe okwu ka m na-agbasa kezie ka o si metụta unu ọ bụ gịnị mere unu a na-asị ka akpọta Nnamdi Kanu ka egbuo ya ọha na eze na ndị gọvanọ ọkwa na gịnị mere ndị herdsmen na-egbusi ndị mmadụ n'ugwu Awụsa ndị gọvanọ ha n'ugwu Awụsa kpọbe ka abịa gbusie ha inu anunugo na onwe onye na-achị ugwu Awụsa gọvanọ pụtara sị ka egbusie ndị herdsmen unu anunugo na onwe onye Yoruba pụtara na sị ka egbusie ndị OPC ọgwụ na sọsọ ndị Igbo n'ihi na unu na-agbalịka alịka ka unu ga-agbara ndị Fulani odibo onye pụta sị ka agbara Fulani odibo onye nsị na mụ abụọ Nnamdi Kanu aga m agbara Fulani odibo ha nwere ha kwesịrị gbara mụ odibo ọ ihe na-esere mụ na ha gaa n'ugwu Awụsa ndị ha na-akpọrọ isi n'ala na-ajụ ha unu n'ebe a Nnamdi Kanu ọ pụtakwa n'ụbọchị one unu hapịa ọ na-akpagharị ebe niile ego na ga-enyekwa ya ọzọ onye ahụ otiri mkpu bịa ọ ga na BBC Igbo na-akọrọ ha aka m esokwa ya aka gị ọkwa ọgwụ ogonwa wee onye isi nche na steeti gị ị ga-agwa m na onwe ka ndị agha obodo ekwensu bụ zu Naijiria ga-esi malite na-akpa mkpamkpa n'obodo gị ịmaghị ihe gbasara ya ngwongwo niile esi be mburu akwa ebe ka ezi ikpeazụ ka ebuga ya na gọọmenti hatụ na ezinna m ha na-ekiri na-amụ amụ ohe were ụmụnne ha na-eresi ndị Fulani chee na ndị Fulani ga-ahụ ha n'anya wee na-ajụ na-asị gị na-emere ọha na eze n'ụbọchị nke taa akwa ofu Jibril a ha na-agbara odibo ha na-achụrụ efi akwa ofu Jibril a bịara ugbu a bịa tisa ọha na eze tiwa ya ụzọ abụọ ịhụnanya ya
o nwere otu ọ ga-abụ ma gị ma ha nwere ike bịakọta ọnụ ka akpa ihe ọfụma nwee nkwekọrịta otu a ga-esi gaa n'ihu
ihe na-eme na ndị be anyị wụ na ha na-aghọtachi anyị na-eme ọfụma ịjụ ha sịra m chọrọ ikewapụ Biafra n'ime Nigeria na ọwụghị ihe ziri ezi na iwu obodo ha akwadoghị ya. Na-ajụ ha sị ya ke ụzọ chọrọ isi imi ya. Asị na ọwụ ka aga mee ntuli aka elu, anyị bịanyecha aka atụcha vootu, aga na ebe a na-eme iwu anọrọ akpa ya ekwekọrịta, anyị gawa n'iru. Njụọ ha, ndị na-eme iwu obodo Nigeria mmadụ ole si Kano steeti pụta? 44. Ọ bụ mmadụ ole na-emekwe n'iwu a si Abia, Imo na Bayelsa pụta? Ha erughị sọsọ Kano steeti. Ọ bụzi ụzọ dị aṅa ka ị ga-esi wee nweta ihe a ibu n'obi ebe ndị ọwa anyị na ha na-awụ nọchiri egburu agara agbachi ụzọ nọchi ebe niile, efe adịghị, ụzọ adịghị. Obere ihe unu kwesịrị ịrụ unu anaghị arụ ya. Nwatakịrị ihe wụ ogbe nkịtị ebe na-ebute mmanụ, na-ebute ukoro ọkụ ike a na-ebupụ, na-akpata ego bekee wee na-eri ndị ugwu Hausa ji na-eleta onwe ha mma. Wụnaba anyị ka o si bịa.
We are not like other people, because as I once reminded you before we came, there was nobody like us. Now that we are here, they pretend, they copy, they emulate, they fabricate falsehood, but they can never be like us. Long after we are gone, they will wish we lived forever. IPOB is very special, exceptionally special. The largest mass movement in the whole world, bar none. And we did it because Chukwokika Biama is with us. We did it because Chukwokika Biama created IPOB himself. And we are here to pilot its affairs. We will not prevaricate. We will not stop. We will not slumber until Biafra is fully restored to its former glory. Anybody in doubt as to our resilience and our determination to restore Biafra is not only mistaken, not only misguided, but needs to see a psychiatrist. Because we are not stopping. I am Nnamdi Kanu and I don't stop until I get what I want.
Are we the radio station with more? You're listening to the radio station.
You're listening to
This is Radio Biafra.
Radio Biafra.
All right, one more time I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're domiciled in the world. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. My name is Mazi Nnamdi. I hail from Newi Sinewi province of Biafra land. Today we're broadcasting live, like I told you, the whole week I'll be here, Houston, Texas. That's why we're broadcasting this morning. All right, and before we proceed, a few things have cropped up. Biafra Natago, we are getting ready. Everybody is speaking the truth. The people that were lying, that were jumping. There's a raid that went on in Owerri, and the IG of police or whatever he was the IG. I think they changed them already. Nnamdi Kanu, they don't even know what they're doing anymore. Doing one thing today and tomorrow they are doing something else. However, the so-called the Supreme Court governor that is there, that was nominated and put in there, he has come out to say categorically that these people are not IPOB. How they blame Museum now? APC Chalibu IPC, IPC Chalibu ADC, and the ADC wants to kill FYL. We have told you and we have made it very clear, categorically, that there will be no peace in the zoo until Biafra is restored. Forever and ever. We are here to actualize our nation, and we are going to get what we are asking for. Our freedom is paramount. There's nothing anybody can do. Let's listen to this channels. Everybody is confused though. It's like they're trying to push words into people's mouth these days. Amaromanga Sino Chukokika Abiyama is in control. I'm telling you honestly. Let's listen to this conversation because it's quite interesting this morning. I had just listened to Hope.
And coming on to the show, I understand now that we have Governor Hope Uzodimma back with us. Thank you and thanks for your patience for staying with us. So I was asking before we had that cut in our conversation. I said the Monday attack or the assault that we saw, and again on Tuesday, what have you found out, or what is the latest? Because you also understand that a number of some of the inmates have been rearrested. What more can you tell us?
Well, this network, the network has not been so good, but I'll try my best. What happened in Imo State last Monday is unbelievable. A group of hoodlums, of course sponsored by some known politicians in Imo State, decided to destroy public infrastructure and government facilities, and attacked the correctional center facilities, and also attacked the police state headquarters, put so many vehicles ablaze, broke the correctional facilities open, and the inmates escaped. However, as at this afternoon, over 80 of these inmates have returned back to the facility, while police and the security agencies are still fishing, identifying some and bringing them back to the facility. But what is important here for take home is for Nigerians to know of the plot by a group of aggrieved politicians to destabilize the government of APC. I have done some thorough investigation, and I have a credible lead as to those who are sponsoring these activities of these hoodlums. I don't want to preempt the other investigations by security agencies, but I can tell you we are working hard to ensure that the sponsors of this dastardly act must be brought to book.
You have confirmed to us tonight that what we have seen in Imo State in the past few days is political in nature. Is it possible that you can give us more into who these people are, and perhaps maybe give us one or two of their names?
Because I don't want to preempt the ongoing investigation, but we have already credible evidence leading to those who paid the hoodlums, where they met and how they met. And security agencies are already working with this information.
Confirm to us emphatically, you're saying that this was a direct attack on your government.
It is not only on my government. It is both on my government and federal government. Shehu, let me tell you, the situation in the country currently is that some people are trying to sponsor what I can call a synchronized national crisis to bring the government of Muhammad Buhari to disrepute. Otherwise, tell me why these things are happening at this time, particularly in Imo State, APC State, particularly in Ebonyi State, APC State. What is it? People are sponsoring these people, and some of them already caught have made confessional statements. I am going to forward my report to the central government, and I must follow up to ensure those behind these things are brought to book.
Do you subscribe, Governor, to the police preliminary investigation where they said IPOB and the MSN are responsible for the attacks?
Their tactics is that they try to identify grievances of people in a particular area. If it is Imo State and probably there are some IPOB people who are not happy, they hire hoodlums from outside Imo State. They bring them in pretending to be IPOB, and they commit this crime and they they go away. So it is not about IPOB. Yes, we agree. We have aggrieved IPOB members, but I can tell you, those who are doing this destruction, most of them were brought from outside Imo State.
So, if you say that they are really not IPOB members, another insinuation that a few commentators have put into this is perhaps the military operations that we saw in the past few days, which of course you also commented about. Is there any link between that military operations and what we saw in the last few days?
As I speak to you, honest political leaders and religious leaders have approached me to encourage military to come around, because these people have created fear into the citizens by their dastardly act. So it is not about the military. If anything, our people want the military around so that they can have sense of security and go about their businesses without fear of any molestation.
But in what we have seen, you said that you are going to send a report to the federal government on what is happening. So how do you then handle the situation going forward? Your people need assurances that they could be safe in their own land, in their own state, and in their own community. Any guarantees for them, the ones that you have done immediately and the plans that you have for the immediate future?
Yeah, yesterday the former Inspector General of Police visited Imo State and addressed his men. The Vice President visited Imo State and gave word of encouragement to our leaders and had a very serious meeting with security agencies that brought hope back to our people. As I speak to you, normal businesses have resumed in Imo State. People are going about their businesses, particularly given the manhunt embarked upon by security agencies, trying to ensure that those who escaped from the correctional facilities, correctional services facility, are brought back to the yard. So you can see, if you go around Owerri now, people are doing their businesses. Normal businesses have also resumed. And we have also continued with our governance approach. We are doing our normal businesses as a government, because the intention of these wicked people is really to distract and destroy our government. But to the glory of God, they were not successful. How do we imagine that people are already organizing press conferences in Abuja, trying to address press as to what they thought that could have happened in Imo State? But God stopped them, and they were not successful in their operation. Yet they went ahead to organize press conferences to paint a picture of loss of governance in Imo State.
You have attributed the attacks on political detractors. You've linked them into these. Are you responding in any way politically with all of this? Because in the way of politicians, if there is a political move, there is a political counter move. Are you making any of those moves, or what would be your next move, politically speaking?
Well, sure, I believe that power belongs to God, and I'm here by the grace of God. And honestly speaking, I will do my best to serve Imo State to the satisfaction of our people and to the glory of God. I am not going to do anything ulterior, anything illegal in the name of politics. I want to serve humanity, and I want to serve God.
God, just to God, everybody is serving God. Now, wow. Anyway, the point is that where I'm interested in all this is that the same people who accused IPOB today, they are vindicating IPOB. We are not violent. We are not going to be violent. We are going to get our. But when it comes to become, we are not afraid of violence. Nobody has monopoly of it. Honestly, we can start it. We can hold it. We will not start it absolutely, but we are not going to run away from it. If you bring it to us, hey, bring it down, man. Bring it down. That's what we say it here. Bring it down to us, and then we will fight it off. The man is saying he's working for God. Now, wow, to God, everybody, on our God. However, that's your opinion. It does not really matter to us. What matters to us is that we know that Biafra is with us. And we are here to actualize it. It's going to happen sooner or later. No matter how much you delay it, we have already promised you that there will be no peace. You will find no peace. You will not go to bed and sleep and close your eyes until Biafra is restored. You can accuse us today and disaccuse us tomorrow. It doesn't make any difference. We are here. Our leader is speaking to us tomorrow. Tomorrow is a D-Day with the Ambazonians. They'll be on air tomorrow, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. And those of you well wishers, I wish you to listen. I want you to listen to that broadcast. As usual, it's going to be a landslide. Honestly, he's going to really talk to us tomorrow. We have no idea what he's going to say. Don't quote me, but I know that our leaders' broadcasts are always up there in the sky. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We have heard what the Supreme Court governor is saying. We're not interested. We're not supporting you. We're not saying you lied or you told the truth. Whatever you say, it's your own thing. Our thing is Biafra, Biafra, Biafra. And that's what we are going to get. No matter how much you try, no matter how much you try to stop us, you are not going to be able to do it, because we know that we are already here and there is nothing anybody, not you or anybody else, can do to us.
Don't bring Victor!
You hear the sound of the marching of our foot. We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Rise up the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not in them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, the land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, we can be home. We are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom,
Onye wele cases anyeno sisale my blood. Onye wele chukwu nyeno chukwu kiko bioma. Onye give God what belongs to him, and give Caesar what belongs to him. As we seek for peace and humanity, it's not at all for vanity. There are once people is killing each other. I want to wear my brother. Who can be a flag? I'm forgetting the men. I'm forgetting the men. All the Fellow, let my people go. Let my people, even when my dad Ojudene lapudene Nudene abulano Mananya bulo nudene nenuwa Iyogogo I want to know something Make una hear me Ibulu ma Biafra na tabanuno Make una come back oh Make una come back oh Can you do the no bodani oh Can you do the Ibu pota ibu exporta Na tabanuno Na tabanuno Can you do the no bodani Na tabanuno Need no bodani oh Need no bodani Epo to kwa na banyo Ship na bakwa na banyo Oye di kwa na la banyo Maya kudi na banyo Iye ni ne di ma Odi kwa na la banyo Na taba no 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 Kanyi doze no bodani Umi bo kompa Kanyi doze no bodani Oti ye nwata Weli aka elu Aka fuwa yufu Owetu aka o Jehovah Keso kusaru Israelu Naka peru Bilie Nasara yoke rani o Balie Nasara yoke rani chuko Bilie Nasara yoke rani o Biafra bukani o Obudama Biafra bukani Ala chuku tere manu Zobu zobu Eyi zobu Eyi zobu 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 Eyi zobu Eyi mba eyi Zobu 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 Eyi mba eyi Anya zobu nundeno Eyi mba eyi.
All right, one more time. Biafra Atago, we know that Biafra is already here. For some of us are already feeling it, and we know that you are. There are no two ways about it, my dear. There are no two ways about it, because this is a promise we've made, and our leader has kept his promise, and we know that what we want is Biafra, and Biafra is what we are going to get. No matter how much they try to stop us, it's not going to work. Some people are beginning to see. Yesterday I picked up something by one Alamajiri, one of the Efus. He's talking about Nigeria, the amalgamation being faulty at the beginning, and okay, we agree with you. It's faulty. So what do you want to do? Want to stay with the faulty thing? That's why we want to go away. You have to let us go. And whether you like it or not, if you don't let us go, believe me sincerely, we have a saying, the Peking when they say mama no go sleep, he too no go sleep, he go there awake. Because the only way you go sleep is say, once you sleep, mama go sleep. So if you keep your eye open, they cry all night, mama go they wait until one time wait. So now too often I go there awake. Nobody's gonna teach Israel. That's what we are saying right now. If you refuse to let us go, you are not going to have peace. Definitely not. Let's listen to this Alamajiri.
When you take the history of Nigeria, from the very beginning, when we were amalgamated, to the very beginning we became a nation, we got it all together wrong. You bring in people of different culture, different beliefs, different socialization, different milieu, different outlooks, merge them together by force to form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroy the previous ones he met, even if they are good, because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury, and then after some times you see him receiving national honors, you see him being given chieftaincy titles, you see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also form a nation. Only the initial builders of Nigeria had a clear vision and a mission, devoid of any sentiment. Soon thereafter, it became clear that it was a wrong union. It was a union that was not properly negotiated. We could have remained a great country if we had isolated our own identities, peculiarities, culture, while contributing to build a nation just like America. But we ended up having people from one generation, one set of leaders to another, everybody coming with a vision and a mission, and destroy the previous ones he met, even if they are good, because they are put in place by an imaginary enemy. Secondly, we have a nation where we celebrate criminals. It is only in Nigeria that somebody will clearly steal and loot hugely from the public treasury, and then after some times you see him receiving national honors. You see him being given chieftaincy titles. You see him being called king, prince, or an emir. That is an indicator that we are yet to be there. We also have a complacent followership, a followership that is satisfied with collecting 500 naira to vote, 1,000 naira to vote, a bar of soap, a tin of milk. On that basis, he surrenders his franchise. It means we are not conscious of our civic duties and responsibilities as a nation. Majority of the common people that are complaining now are also contributing to the destruction of the country in collaboration with the colleagues or of the elites. While the elites are using the treasury, they are hailing them. Today, if a northerner were to be caught stealing 10 billion naira and he is taken to court, believe me honestly, you will see northern organizations, northern elites, some of them saying that he is being persecuted because he's a northerner, because he's a Muslim.
We also saw in southern Nigeria.
We had such an incident. I can give you, if you give me time. A former managing director of a bank in Nigeria, in northern Nigeria, in between his wife, his house girl, his younger brother, himself, stole 3 billion naira directly from shareholders' money.
Allegedly.
Yeah, no. Just wait. He was taken to court, and he appeared only once. Before the next adjournment date, two prominent Islamic scholars, a member of Jama'at al-Nasr al-Islam, and an elder went and visited the president, interceded on his own behalf. By the next adjournment date, the Attorney General entered a nolle prosequi in his own favor. 4 years after,
and that was the end of the case.
4 years after, I saw his name with OON, without being extended presidential prerogative of diplomacy, without degazetting his name. Until I still have the gazette. He has not been degazetted. 9 years after, another governor from South, maybe he was looking for GCON, because this one was giving OON for stealing 3 billion naira. That Southern State governor stole 30 billion naira. He was also charged to court. South Elders Forum, members of the Christian Association of Nigeria, Secretary General of Khan visited Mr. President in the villa. I still have the video on NTA. They said, Mr. President, our son being persecuted. The money said had been stolen by him. Does that money belong to the federal government or to the state government? And the president said the money belongs to him. They said he is our son, we have forgiven him. And that was the end of the story. As if Islam and Christianity is about stealing and looting the public treasury. Until we dispose of this mentality of using religion to intimidate government and to intimidate other people, we have a very, very long way to go. We must not wear the face of Moses and hang the heart of Pharaoh if we want this country to grow.
Okay, we'll go on a break. When we come back, I will continue to tackle issues, but with more.
I won't be able to come back to you. Honestly, this is a good story. It's very interesting, and it's coming from where? From Alamajiri. Alamajiri is the one telling that story, and it's very correct. But I'm surprised that you guys are realizing this story now. Our leader has been saying this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it over and over and over and over in the past. And what did you call him? We call him a foolif. We call him all kinds of names. You know, we insult him, we abuse him, but eventually he kept saying what he was saying because he knew what he was saying. He wasn't just talking, he was saying. Let me bring your memory a little bit back. to all that he has said in past about this kind of thing.
God is listening. When I tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey, or baboon, you must live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds is in Europe, is in Asia, according to UK group. Ocean Zoo, the amount of money they steal will start off a tsunami. 400 billion, very close to $1 trillion. An amount of money that can build second Niger bridge, pay for free education for every child, make sure that all roads are built, you have running water, you have electricity, your university is funded. 400 billion pounds stolen by the monkeys, and blame it on these people. You have 400 billion pounds stashed in 3 continents.
Well, sometimes when I hear this, I'm like, if our leader is listening to his past broadcasts, because this is tough. The man is talking. This is inspirational. I'm sure, honestly speaking, I'm sure that by the time he was saying all these things, he wasn't just there. He was just bodily there, but spiritually he was not there. He was getting this information out of the God knows where. Because that is the main thing. And now they are echoing. The last Alamajiri that just said something is basically saying what Nnamdi Kanu is saying. But Nnamdi Kanu is saying it the hotter way, in a straight way, giving to them the way it is. You may not like his style. Call him all kinds of names. What did they call him? They tried to kill him because of all this. But today, everybody's realizing it. They're accusing him today of things that... I wouldn't say something is committed today. It's IPOB's organization. You have to call Nnamdi Kanu for you to be relevant. If you don't call his name, then you are nobody. You are wasting your time. Nobody's going to pay attention to you. Well, still reminding you that the dragon flag has written up. There's nothing anybody can do. All we are talking about is that there will be no police checkpoints, no military checkpoints in Biafra land. They are out. Anywhere they are, we'll make sure that they are not there. They're not going to be there. They are not doing anything for us except humiliating and seizing and raping our mothers and our sisters. Our daughters are not safe. Our men are not safe to go to their farms because of the hoodlums they call Fulani headsmen. That some people are even so hard to... They find it hard. The Umahis called them AK-47. AK-47 headsmen. He didn't use the word Fulani, because these are the people that paid him off. However, we don't really care. The Fulani settlements, we don't accept them in Biafra land. There shall be no Fulani settlement in Biafra land. Go out of the bushes. If you stay there, our ESN will visit you and make sure that you get away from there. Come to the city. Live with everybody else. Go rent houses and pay rent. That's what we are saying. You cannot have a settlement inside our bushes. Our bushes are made a reserve forest where we farm, where we eat. You can't take your cows in there and destroy our properties and think you're going to stay alive. No, we're not going to. There will be no peace in Nigeria until Biafra is restored. Himself. Let us take our calls, get into our conversation this morning. We're going to talk about, here and there. Just make sure that you stick to points. Don't try to go. Just say what you feel. Say what you feel. If you get away from the point, I'm going to stop you anyway. So I wouldn't let you come in here and disrupt what we're saying. But you are free to speak. We're not gagging you. Just speak and try to make sense. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. The number here is 646-920-4541. 646-920-4541. We have the line, the WhatsApp line is +1 845 344 7984. 845-344-7984. And the principal officers have a line, special line for them and the ladies, 929-406-9953. 929-406-9953. We are also on Signal. The Signal line is 845-283-9665. Let me see. I have a first caller coming in on straight line. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, Mazi Peters, can you hear me, sir?
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Peters. Udo chukwu okike abịama. Chineke nke eluigwe nnapụrụ ime ihe niile. That God that created the heaven and the earth and the great beyond the land of the dead. That God that created the universe, every creature, the sun, the moon, the stars, the night and the morning. That God that created every God. And that God that created every human being. He created HAUSA. He gave them their land. He is the God that owns the whole land. Yeah, where me, where you get to from Owa, on the province Biafra land. As I speak from here, reach everywhere, where every human being waiting for this earth there. That God will get that. Now be our papa. Now we went to the Biafra, the Igbo people. Now this land will give us, and they give us one savior. Now, that's a Nnamdi. Nnamdi means Chukwokikabia. My God, the day Chukwokikabia Mate. I want Ama. And the commander of the two. Amadio. Dara. Mazi Peters, you were like, oh, this one you're going to want your book for terror, man like Crimea. I can see you. I say, come out from universe. Now, oh, now they go pay. Pay me, say, make I free myself. They want to sacrifice everything. They for prison. 2 years. Not be so. Joe Biden, not be so. You, when we take our eyes, see how you change truth. Push Trump up. I said, Trump, I know tell you. You then shake your hand. The thing I say, you know, if you come out from your mama's womb. As you come out from your mama's womb, come with like this. So I was there, Nnamdi Kanu, come out from his mama.
Thank you, sir.
Boom. Mazi Peters.
Go ahead. Make it very brief. The other people waiting, sir. Just rush it up and get on the line.
Okay, sir. Yeah, listen. And let the whole world listen. Jeremiah chapter 1, from verse 1 to end is important. You see verse 4 to verse 12 and verse 19. Very, very important. You choose that. You can't be like that. Follow him for back. Now, then we'll go home. Do you see Ecclesiastes chapter 3 from verse 1 to end? Do you see verse 8 and verse 11? Very, very important. This is the time, because as we are delaying, they are coming. You see all these checkpoints, they say we remove them. Now them to their 45 cities. You see any person wearing any uniform, both police, army. Now them be our enemy. You saw this governor, all these states. Now them be our enemy. So we go kill them first. 7 days from today. Everybody get ready. If you don't get caught, take knife, put that. No, we go there, make pretend, come here, accountable. Do you see Numbers 16 from verse 1 to end? Do you see verse 10, verse 11, from verse 21, 22 to 31, and verse 40?
Thank you.
Do you see Numbers chapter 17 from verse 1 to end? Do you see verse 8 and verse 10? On your message, all for the Ogu. I want to let that. Double attack that. Oh, I look before I consume to let that go. Go to Scotland, my bad, go away. Oh, and what will you do? Mother of I take a bracket, I said I could with right after time. Hey, as a bar, who could I them more?
Thank you. Well, thank you very much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're taking another call. Call out this time. Call on straight line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Morning from here.
Thank you, my brother. Peter. This is your main man, Ukokoro. Ndukokoro, you see, I have to obey the instruction our sister gave us last week. That's because of security, we should not be disclosing our locations again.
Yes.
Let me abide with that principle. Everybody knows Ndukokoro calling. Now, I want to speak on the confession, what I call the confession of Hope Uzodinma.
Yes.
I like his confession. He has exonerated the IPOB. But I will advise you should contact our legal team to go and look for that former IGP that said it was IPOB and that IPOB should be crossed. Let our legal team go and go to him for him to give his own public apology, or they will sue him to court.
Yes.
For defamation of character. That is the only thing. Because now there is no more immunity covering him. Immunity does not cover him again. He should go to court. Our legal team should drag him to court for defaming our name, our name, saying that IPOB without investigation. He just openly accused IPOB. Even that Uzodinma did the same thing, but he said, if you listen to it, he said after his thorough investigation, he has come to see that IPOB was not involved in such a thing.
Yes.
So that former IGP was, in short, let our legal team visit him. That's what I want to contribute.
Thank you.
Call him, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a good thought. And actually, because they have to teach some of these people that you don't have to open your mouth and just say things when you're not sure. He just quickly ran in there with that investigation. The first thing I said when I heard that was, wow, I didn't know that these so-called people that were going to release prisoners and to create a situation, I didn't know they had a signboard that says they are IPOB. Because as soon as they step in there and step out, this idiot came out and opened his mouth to talk nonsense. So I support the idea of our legal team, dragging him to court. Just humiliate him. Let him go there and disobey the court orders. Because this is getting too much. It's not that we really care. Like I said before, I have said it on this program several times. You can accuse us all you want. It does not really matter. We know what we are. But if you think that by accusing us, we're going to sit down there and apologize for what we didn't do, you're wasting your time. I have a call here. Call on WhatsApp on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Hello, Mazi Peters. My name is Chidebe. I'm calling you from Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Welcome to the program.
I bet my speaking for Pidgin English so that some people understand.
Go ahead. Any language as long as we understand it.
Yeah, I want to use this opportunity to make they thank our leader, our Obunga leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the better thing way they do for us. Because easy at all. At least in him be the eye where would they take C road now and our voice. Mazi, these people they're funny, very, very funny, especially Hope Uzodinma.
Yes.
You see that Janja with the Supreme Court houseboy, not be even Supreme Court governor, a houseboy to Fulani.
Yes.
You see, I watch Wazirike, everybody done the para, everybody done the fear now. Wazirike say, if these people feel come unchallenged, come out all the whole prisoner, go police station, a headquarter police, so you see all the police run like women. He say, look at Governor's Lodge. If say they want go catch governor, they don't go catch him. Now, Hope Uzodinma on the talk something. You see as in coconut head be, that in big head with an eye. I watch the video. Yes. They do eye like monkey will drink malaria medicine. Himself they fear. He say that he say nobody they what you understand free. Yeah. Now see they like this now. Waiting they just see an advertisement. It be like say if you want to watch film now an advertisement, they never see the rating, they just they jump up and down.
That's right.
You see, Mazi, for his own interview, he says some religious leaders come meet him.
Yes.
Tell and say
make you bring army.
They need to bring army. So they get religious leader for Imo State. Why him Hope Uzodinma they do all this nonsense when they do? Fulani herdsmen they keep people. Religious leaders no talk. Hope Uzodinma invite the first army. Where come they keep people? Those religious leaders no talk anything. Okay. Now turn by turn. No. Now, if you watch that interview, Hope Uzodinma no they interested for waiting in they interested. Reason that thing very well. Now make those people who come out for prison come back. Now it be own matter. If they happy self they talk say 80 people don't come back. they still they catch them, they bring them back. Most of them no do anything. No. Now, if you oppose them, when the man for channel television they pull in leg, he say, tell us their name if you know, and he say go talk. But investigation they go. Mazi, he say some grievant politicians. That means you know them. You know if you talk their name. Okay, even if you know if you talk their name, tell us the place where they come from, those people, because you say they come from outside Imo State.
Yes.
You know if you talk that one. You know if you talk, you see, say, oh, this one, where did they do this game, where did they play? You see, one thing why I want to talk now, make all Biafrans know, our fathers was forced to be in Nigeria as one Nigeria. We will be the children, go force ourselves out of Nigeria. Now, force by force now.
Yes.
If say they do them peacefully, they do referendum, say we join, now we go, they do peaceful agitation. We know they do peaceful agitation again. As now the thing where they use do madness, so now the same thing that they use cure madness. As they force our fathers to be in Nigeria, we will be the children. We want force ourselves out of Nigeria. And the thing where they there be say, make all of them understand, all those governors. You see, Pekin will say, Mama no go sleep. He go do night vigil.
Oh yes.
He go do. He no go sleep. And they never see madness. This one, kindergarten. You understand?
Yes.
We know one Fulani in our forest, and we know one. Police is supposed to be in police station. Army is supposed to be in army barracks. Not be say they go there for road. They kill innocent people. They collect money for people hand. You understand? And all those people go there. They no go talk anything. They no go talk. See Umahi. That one they sound like broken record. They talk rubbish the other day. You understand? I just they look them. The thing where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they talk since. And the thing where they pay me, because see this channel television, all those people where they there. Very soon, God go punish all of them. He go see ESN they inside push, they fight Fulani. He come they say ESN and the IPOP come go do it. Waiting, we not get time for all those things. Waiting we what na Biafra, and Biafra is our destination. If Nigerians refuse to give us Biafra, Somalia will be better than them. Mazi, before I drop this phone, you see now where they do. We know say Buhari died since 2007.
Yes.
I hope with the game where they play now. Make you know, be say they go bring him body for Saudi Arabia, carry and go London. Say he just died for London. He no go walk. He no walk.
I know. We are waiting. All of us. Everybody they wait.
Today now we know they hear about Gallo Bachehu again. The other one saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu do and stroke. I don't know what him be name. Now you know saying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu they hijack everything. I hope they no go come tomorrow. Say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't hijack Buhari. I know that's the China version of Buhari. I hope they no go say. Right. They see where police now they talk. Where police now they talk. Say them too need security. Now we be civilians go to guide police. That surprise me.
All right. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. All right, this is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're taking calls again on Signal. Call on Signal. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning.
Mazi Ike Peters. Dr. Ike Peters. Good morning.
Welcome to the program.
I am Godwin. According to Rabbi Charles, I'm calling from my location.
Yeah,
Mazi Ike Peters. I follow. Let me quote our audience. You know, long after we are gone, they will wish we remain.
Yes, sir.
I dey involve, and we never even go say they don't. They wish that we remain. No, all of them now. My Peters, I listened to one interview yesterday. I was like, say, what is this? Is this a joke, or did I? Am I watching this on a dream? Nobody was Rike on. I watch and pass. I can't watch Uche before. I say, Chineke God, this kind U-turn. According to Abaribe, that surprise, they surprise them. Mike, I Peter, this kind U-turn, It U-turn, it just the U-turn me around. I'm just getting U-turn myself by that U-turn because I don't really know what is happening. What I'm saying is that I want to ask one question, Ike Peters. Well, I don't know. Our politicians, these are our politicians, when they listen to British politicians that try to force them to be in this kind of contraction, at a point in life, I think somebody ask himself some questions. How my fellow mate, like when we are younger, sometimes what will boost you to walk away from some kind of bullying is when you ask yourself, what I create them, my fellow human being, how you they cheat me like this?
Yes.
These are our politicians. Do they ask themselves that kind of questions? Catriona, that dwarf waiting for Abuja, he's saying be Catriona Lang or what? And some of them, your fellow people that are your age mates, come around them. Just they force you into this kind of contraction. Your children don't go to school, don't have nice life, don't have good lives. Forget about say your own private children, you carry them. One day, when your own Helene Nkume say, if you wake up from sickness or whatsoever your pikin die, say whether the sickness never leave you. Your children, you carry your children keep abroad. Then your brother children, everybody just there for this kind of contraption. Waiting Hitler talk, they say Hitler talk in those days, just they replicate himself in your own eyes in a systematic way, and you they aid them. All these our politicians. These people, in fact, this is the worst set of governors and politicians this region has ever had in history. And God will punish all of them. Anything that, in fact, at a point, as he did so now, because that's not Miria Zobe, Onezo na Bamba Monyuku, Onezo na Konyenta. As he go they fall for my own Bam Bam, now so he go they fall for their own Bam Bam, and they never begin. Only Nekurunjo, Gekuma. Let them begin. We see the way for them. Thank you very much, Iyke.
Thank you so much. All right, this is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541 and 570. Don't forget that the WhatsApp line. I don't know what's wrong with this 1-929-4069-953. And I wish somebody to call me on that line to see if it's actually working. I'm receiving a message on the line, but the phone itself, I don't see when the calls come in. So we want to try it out because that was the same line that was having a problem before we changed the phones, and it still appears that it's still not very, very functional. It doesn't really matter anyway. Just give us a call. If somebody calls me on that line, I'll find out if it's working or not. All right, I have a call on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Good morning, Mazi Peters. My name is Iyke. I'm calling from Maryland.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. First, I want to give an information, please. Information I should have sent it to Edison, but I just want to air it. That please let us not rejoice because of what we are seeing. I have a confidence from these people that say that look, they are going to do this fight in many fronts. What we are talking of Kataya was this Fulani way of Takia.
Takia, yes.
Yes. We have not seen, there are many versions of that Takia. I was told now. Many more who are Fulani stooges are going to pretend as if they are talking in favor of IPOB and in favor of the people.
Yes.
Only just to draw us out. For us to, because now we are very tight. We are very tight. They don't know how to penetrate IPOB and the people of Biafrans. So now the only way is to make those people we think that these guys are bad to be talking on our favor. And once they start speaking, we will start loosening up. Some information is going to be going off because they want to have a headway to track us. Please, Biafrans, this is a very sensitive fight. Everybody, you must stand your ground. Don't fall to their trick. Anything you see, hear from them, they are all tricks. Please, if you know these Fulanis very well, if you know what they have planned and pretend is already with them, they are trying to get us in many fronts. Another thing is provocation. Most of them, like what is happening in Aba now. What is happening in Aba, they are going to provoke us because they want a way to enter that circle. What we have done now is that we have already completed the circle. IPOB is tight, so they are looking for a way to penetrate. It's either the people we hate start talking on our favor, we feel like, okay, let's loosen up. This man, thank God, is busy. You start on the side of either you're jubilating, you release out information, or somebody from their end, like Hope Uzodinma, don't be surprised. Somebody who has been with Hope Uzodinma will come up tomorrow to meet a section of IPOB. Hey, now we are together and all this. They have many ways, sophisticated ways of tricks. Please, the media should take this in and send it home. This is their trick. This is their plot, please. Even the IG of police that came, whatever they are, this is their plot, please. They want to talk as if they are friends and they want to penetrate us, to destroy us. Please, we shouldn't fall for this, their trick. Even Wazirike, don't trust any of them. This all their plot, please. This is your information I just got now, and it's from a reliable source. Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Yeah, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. I agree with you completely. An enemy will always remain an enemy, no matter what it is. You will always be suspicious, always keep me at an arm length. They cannot make the change overnight. However, the point is that sometimes I look at these things and I say to myself, they have been failing and they will never stop failing. There's no way they're going to continue and be successful. They can talk good of us today, tomorrow they turn against us. One day they come back and talk. They are not relevant. They are not important to what we're doing. We have a leader. His name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and whatever he says, that's what goes. It's okay. They can run all their mouth. They can try all they want, but it's not going to work out for them. Caller, good morning. I have a call coming in on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Yes, Mazi, good morning. Mazi, my name is Mazi, my man Ugo Onyejaka, the national PRO of IPOB here in the United States. I reside in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo is an Olo. Amibo is the home of the tiger, and Amibo is the home of Jaja of Opobo. As I thank you for all you do for Biafra, and I thank God Almighty for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, Mazi, our brother that called from Maryland, what he said is exactly what I have in mind. Because the reason why I'm saying this is, if you check, everything is so hard now that you see that the British people, their soldiers, are in Nigeria. Even the Spanish people, they brought their ship in Nigeria. That is our place. So this is the height. This is the extreme of the agitation. And after this, then the Biafra will come. So they can play any game that they want to play. How can you think that somebody that is your enemy have been talking bad about you from inception? Suddenly he just turned 360 degrees to talk in favor of you. That will tell you that there is something that is coming up. So the issue there is that to be awake. But no, we are hitting them so hard, and they are actually very desperate now, and they are changing their strategy in any way possible. As you remember, immediately after what happened in Ebonyi, where all these more than 100 people were killed, and then you see the corpse everywhere. It didn't take time. Then the war happened in this thing over there happened. What happened? It just sucked out all energy from the thing that happened in Ebonyi. Nobody reported anything about the Ebonyi. Nobody said anything about it. Make all this noise and then pretend as if everything. That is what I want them to understand. Again, I am telling our people, even people from Ebonyi, people, the Biafrans, you saw what happened to your brothers. You saw how everybody, all the youth were just killed and massacred. Mazi, when something is hot, that is when we just push it back in a hot way. If these children, if the Biafran on the ground, the people that can be able just to go immediately and leave all these things that happened to their brother, and then thinking that it is business as usual, it has died down already. That is the way they're going to come. They are in our midst. They are killing us, and they are doing from everywhere. Have you seen any place that they throw bomb before? They threw bomb now. That is the Nakui bomb. So where else have we done? What have we done? Is there anything that we are doing that they are throwing this bomb on us? So that will tell you that everybody have to be alert. So if you are a Biafran, defend yourself. Do not think that this is going to stop, and because it is escalating. You better watch it because they are in your midst. All of them, all the Fulanis in the military and the Fulanis in the police, they are in your midst. Either you save your life or you die. But please, I am begging, if you are anywhere you are, no matter how little money you have, I am begging you, please let us support the ESN. Let us support the ESN because the fear of ESN is the thing that is bringing them wisdom. Everybody is so scared of ESN, and because they don't know what is coming to them, they cannot see where they are. So that's the reason why they are. So please support ESN. Dip your hand in your pocket, no matter how little it is. And then for our media, we have to be able to disseminate this information to any part of the Nigeria, because whatever that you are talking, people are listening. Even Hausa children are listening to it. Middle Belt children are listening. Oduduwa people are listening to this, and this is the reason why you see all the changes that are coming up. All these changes that you see in Nigeria now are coming. That is because of our media. So we need really support for our media. If you want to do this, please, I will urge you just to go to our website. And that our website is www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. www.ipobinUSA.org/donate. Thank you, Mazi, and God bless you.
God bless you too. All right, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. All right, now I think I can extend. I've extended the signal number to 929-406-9953. You can also use signal on that line, 929-406-9953. Because let us see what is going on with that line, because it looks like it's not going on straight line. But use it. Use the number. Send your signal. Use your signal there on that number, 929-406-9953. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls here. Don't forget, still a reminder that tomorrow, 7 p.m. Biafra land time, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will be on air with the Ambazonian, the leader of the Ambazonians. They will have a joint broadcast. Joint broadcast is coming in tomorrow, 9 p.m. Biafra land, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. If in Biafra land, synchronize the clock to their own time, and then we'll be able to take it from there. I have a call coming in on caller on WhatsApp on private line. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller, good morning. Are you there?
Good morning, Ajay Peter.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Isiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for a time like this. Yes, I want to start from the clip you played this morning about one Hausa man confirming what Nigeria is all about. This is what the truth is all about. Our leader have been saying it about Nigeria and what is happening in that place they call Nigeria. You see, if you listen very carefully on that tape, you will try to understand that those call themselves man of God they are among of the problem of Nigeria. But when you see them, you think or you call them man of God. They cannot protect the Christianity in Nigeria. Rather, is going to plead to the president to stop trying to see how they will recover the money they are stealing from one corner to the other. These people are evil men. Over 500 churches have burned down in the north by this Fulani wicked animal. And they cannot speak for all this. It is over 20 reverend fathers and pastors were killed in Nigeria. cannot make any statement, but he's going at the back door to go and see the president to stop stealing the stolen group of people call themselves politicians. So it is better now for everybody to open their eyes to know who the so-called can is even worse than the politicians. This group of people, they are evil. What is the meaning of somebody to represent his people if they cannot make the whole world know what is happening in Nigeria about the Christianity? I'm sorry for Nigeria. At a time, people will understand what Nigeria is all about. You see, this can is evil man and woman. And many of them is from the south. Thank God, a time will come when all these people will die. Those money they are collecting, they will not take any of them to the hellfire. They are deceiving a lot of people inside the church. A time will come, people will open their eyes to know that those people you call men of God, many of them are worse than devil. What they are worshiping is money. They have no time to say the truth and to defend those people they say they are leading. Instead, they are waiting for tithe and offering. Nigeria is evil, and Nigeria will remain evil until Nigeria is disconnected, so that everybody will go to his own way. Enough is enough. Thank you very much, Mazi Peter.
All right, thank you. All Biafra, thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We're still broadcasting live from Houston, Texas. The number here is 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, +1 929-406-9953. That number also is available, and it's also available on Signal. The same number. Just give us a call there so we can really know what's going on. I will take a very short break and I'll be back with you. Stay where you are. Don't go away.
We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are undeniable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail. Without trial or court case, they are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom. Give us our freedom. Raise up the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not in them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. Over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you're committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home. Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home. By the name of Chukwu, oh, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu, we are free. No enemy can stop what Chukwu Iyke and the enemy likes it or not. We are going. We believe in the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu Asinanile. No one can battle with Chukwu Ikabiama. The God of Biafra is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Ikabiama. Whether the enemy's like it or not, we are going home by the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu Ikabiama. Oh, we are free. Whether the enemy likes it or not, whether the enemy's like it or not, freedom, we are going. Freedom in the name of Chukwu. By the name of Chukwu.
646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, and 929-406-9953 is an open line. You can use it. You can make your signal calls on that line because I just received a very disturbing information from outside right now, and I'm so nervous. I don't know. There's something going on which I don't want to share with you guys, but just bear in mind that I have some disturbing information, and maybe we'll talk about it later. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. Please call me. The line is still open for you to make your calls, and I don't know, kind of, when you're on air like this and people start calling you with news that you don't want to hear. All right, caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on straight line.
Yeah, Mazi Nnamdi, good day from South Africa.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Mr. Obi Njoku.
Yes.
From Northwest South Africa.
There we go.
Mazi, I listened to the clip you just play. The clip concerning about Hope Uzodinma, what you said in that clip. So, Mazi, my own take concerning that clip you play. You know this guy called Hope Uzodinma. That guy is a 419 guy. All over his life, everything he does, he used to use the brain of 419. Even in politics, he thinks that he's very clever and very smart. And that's what he thinks. Because as a 419 guy he is, this guy, whatever he said there, he didn't say all those things just to please IPOP. Or, to indicate us as people are even thinking. My own thinking is that guy has become so scared after the confession, the U-turn of Iyke, and so many, the way people are talking about how this unknown government penetrated Owerri. So this guy, and many people are thinking that the unknown government is IPOP agent or whatever, even though we know that we don't know anything about unknown government. But this guy became so scared now that Iyke is not taking a lot of people who were previously against IPOP will begin to queue up and begin to join IPOP in whatever we are doing. So he's so scared. That is why he came and made this public, statement through this very television channel to make the people believe that it's not unknown government, it's not IPOP. If it's not the politician who is against me, who is after me, so that people will not begin to be so scared that if unknown government can do this kind of thing in that very highly secured, place in a way, many people may begin to be so scared and may begin to change their tune. This is what I think. My own personal thought concerning that very clip you play, yes. Mazi. I thank you for what you are doing to your fatherland. I remain blessed, Mazi. Mazi Obinjoko from South Africa. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much. This is Radio Biafra. We're still taking calls at 646-920-4541. 845-344-7984. That's the WhatsApp line. Like I told you, I just got the disturbing news, and it's really keeping me, making me very much kind of losing me. My thoughts are not here anymore. Somebody very dear to me is not very, very, very well, and I just got the information right now on text. But the program must continue till the end until we see. We'll talk about it later. There's absolutely nothing I can do right now about it, except to finish the program and then go back to that. Problems will always come in, but problems are problems when you call them problems. I have a call here. Let me try this one. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. All right, this call is coming in from 929. I don't know why the 929 line doesn't look like it wants to do anything. People are sending me text on it, and I'm receiving text on that line, but unfortunately, let's try again and see what happens. 929-406-9953.
Any Eastern person living in our land, they could do like this. He killed him. He killed everybody. I collect their property. Can you go? Why you move along? Clear one life. I'll kill you. Yeah.
All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This one more time. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. I have a date here. It says April 24th, 2021. It's going to be a special launching for ESN. The time is 7 p.m. Biafra land time. 7 p.m. in Biafra land. That's the time. Synchronize your watch. It's 2 p.m. Eastern time and 1 p.m. Central time and 11 a.m. Pacific time. But the central point is the 7 p.m. Biafra land time. You can work out the rest of the time for yourself. It's a Zoom meeting, an information meeting. The meeting ID is, let me read out the number. Take your pen, take your paper, and write it down. The meeting information, the Zoom information meeting is, the ID number is 826-524-126-77. I repeat. The ID is 826-524-126-77. The passcode is 661784. The passcode is 661784. This is a launching. It's a special launching for to support the raise fund for ESN, Eastern Security Network. Our defense security people. We need to support them. We need to raise fund. The easiest way to make this donation is go to ipobinusa.org/it and say donate. It goes there, very simple. There are other means whereby you can send in the money. The account is donate at JP Morgan Bank. Account name is IPOB Liaison Group LLC. Account number 7077507763. 7077507763. And the routing number is 32271627. 3227. That's 3 2s there. 71627. The SWIFT code is Chase US 33. So quite a long information here, and but use it. Like I'm saying, if you can't go to the bank to make these donations, please just say ipobinusa.org/donate. The money goes. The date is April 24th, 2021. We're giving you ahead of time, announcing it ahead of time so that you'll be able to get yourself ready. The time is 7 p.m. Biafra land time. That's the time the launching will take place. The relaunching is in collaboration with the United States Liaison Office. They're relaunching the ESN support. So make sure that you put your money together, go there and be part of the what we are doing. There's so many hosts and so many guests. Chief host will be Lady Chinyere Uwenyi. I'm so sorry, the typography is so tiny, I can't even read them. Okay, this says Deputy Chief Host Chinyere Onyechere. So make sure that your special guest of honor will be Chika Edozian will be there, HODDOS, Madam Nena Anya, Head of Finance, and Chukwu Emeka Nzurumike, Deputy HODDOS. make sure you stay tuned. That's April 24th. That's when it's coming in. We're just giving you telling you ahead of time. I know somebody's already texting me to find out if I'm fine. I'm perfectly all right. The little emergency that came in, that I will take care of it after the broadcast. So we are still on. This is Radio Biafra. Give us a call at 646-920-4541, 845-344-7984, and then +1 929-406-9953. We take calls also on Signal on that line. And 845-283-9665 is also a Signal line. You can call us there and give your messages. So this morning we're talking about Hope Uzodimma and his antics. You know what I call this, what they are doing for us is antics. We don't know. We can never trust them. Once bitten, twice shy. So isn't that's the way they say it, Abby? Am I making the wrong quotation here? I'm not very used to quotations, but I think twice bitten, twice shy. I don't know. Let's not go into that, because let me just very well. All right, so what we are saying this morning is that we cannot trust any of these people, because they are I don't know how I'll describe them. They are snakes. You know, the snake, they bite you. You know, there's this tiny little rat. When I was in Akwa Ibom, in Cross River State where I was born, the rat, they bite you, and what is biting you is blowing air on your feet, so you don't feel the bite. It's only when you wake up in the morning that you discover that this rat has eaten part of your toe or something like that. It's been common. So these are the people we are dealing with. You have to deal with them. All of a sudden, all of them are making 360-degree U-turn. It's okay. It's cool. It's no problem. We have no problem with that. Whether you mean it or you don't mean it, you cannot be trusted. However, there is nothing they do that will stop us from actualizing our quest. We have something that we are looking for, and that something is nothing but freedom. Freedom of our people. Freedom is our goal. I keep saying it. There's nothing else anybody can do to stop us. We are all out to get what we want, and what we want is Biafra. That's exactly what we are looking for. Tomorrow, like I said before, I told you earlier, our leader will be on air at 7 p.m. Biafra land time with the Ambazonian leader, the leader of the Ambazonians. They'll all come to air tomorrow to give us information and tell us, special broadcast that they're having tomorrow. So I hope that we all stay tuned and make sure that we take part and we listen to that broadcast, because it's something very important in what we are doing. All the people that are thinking that by going there to make some noise, we're going to give up on what we are doing, forget about it. It's not going to happen, because we are Biafrans. We are dedicated. There are two things. Either you give us Biafra, or we all die trying to get Biafra. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, but you are children. Now we're having grandchildren and great-grandchildren. They will take over the podium and still do what they have to do. If these people are intelligent, they will know that one idea is started. You cannot suppress it. You can only, try to keep it from rising for a few times, but it is eventually going to get there, and there is no doubt about it. Yesterday, I had heard something that I found really interesting, because when we listened to our brother, Reverend Farrakhan, I listened to him yesterday, and I'm seeing exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is talking about in his broadcast. This was done probably many years ago, and still prevalent today than it was yesterday. All right, have something not happening here. I don't know what's going on. It looks like the audio on this thing is not working. Let me try it again and see if it's going to work. I was listening to it yesterday, and
when you are willing and not afraid anymore to pay the price for freedom, don't let this white man tell you that violence is wrong. Every damn thing that he got it by being violent, killing people, raping and robbing and murdering. He's doing it as we speak, and then he has the nerve to come and tell us that violence and hatred won't get it. Don't buy that. He's worthy to be hated. Worthy. Because of the evil that he does. God hates. I don't know why man think you're better than God when God in the Bible said he loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. In the Bible, he said, no man can serve two masters. He'll love one and hate the other. They have made us little sheep that they can walk over and run over. But when we decide it's over, and we should make that decision, it's over. We're not taking it anymore, and we cannot pass on to another generation the legacy of our cowardice when we know the problem and won't move to erase the problem. That's our fault. We gotta change. See, one of the things that our ancient people knew, yours and mine, when it got to the point where they would be extinguished, they had to fight. Even if they lost, they had to fight.
Yes.
So the great warrior spirit came up out of us. Same with the blacks. Same in Haiti. Same in Central and South America. The Maroons. All of those came to a position where they had to fight. In that church, where 9 of our brothers and sisters were shot down by a skunk, how in the hell are we justified in offering him love and he offers us death?
Somebody asked me the other day,
excuse me for my passion.
That's
brother.
Okay. They asked me, can you forgive him? And I looked at him, I said, no, I cannot forgive him, because he knew what he was doing. He was cold and calculated, and he was just fostering the same hate.
Who asked you that question, brother? Did he look like us?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, I know.
How in the hell? I mean, it's an insult
It
to
is
me
an insult.
that you're going to ask me, can you forgive? How long have white people been doing this kind of evil to the darker people in the earth?
Well, how long
Since
do we have
they've
to
been
continue?
here. And when we make up our mind, we're not taking it no more. Because it's better to be dead than to live under tyranny all the days of your life. This is why America separated from England. The tyranny of King George was too much for them to bear. So what did they do? They decided death is better. So it was Patrick Henry that said, give me liberty or give me death.
The supreme leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. We are free in the name of Chupa. If you believe, say this with me. Chupa kasi.
Respect to the most high. Yeah. From the right hand side.
Everywhere in the world, Biafrans are fighting for freedom. Freedom, yeah. Biafrans, we know what we want. Biafrans, we know what we need. All we want is Biafra. All we need is Biafra. Our leaders tell us the truth. Now we know who we are. Some like is killing Biafra. Everybody's looking for 10%. But keeping silent. We are cleaning our people.
Number one, Nigeria. Yeah, but the nation is over. All we need is
I'm not saying this because I'm a Biafra, but I'm thinking of the life we lose every time that Who doesn't know about the 10%? Who doesn't know about the oil well? As a plan is killing Biafra. Everybody's looking for 10%. The world that keep me silent. All we want is Biafra. We want to go to Biafra.
Land of the rising sun. From the cloud. It was good the people of we chose God.
Any voice calling Biafra. Allah is saying Biafra. The Boja is saying Biafra. Any voice saying Biafra. Urobo is saying Biafra. Shekiri is saying Biafra. We want to go home. We want a freedom. We want to go home.
Yeah, from the rising sun.
Just read out a few information that I just gotten here. Somebody sent me something yesterday about another interview by one of the fallen angels, but I'm not going to bother with it because of no use to me at this time. I can make do with those who were not members of IPOB from the beginning coming in. But if somebody from the IPOB that has decided to take his own course, why do I have to bother about the interview that they made? We already know what their mind is and what they're going to say. When you're coming back into the fold, you have to go back to the line at the back and line up like everybody else. All right, I'm reading this an article written by Punch. They said the Punch News. It says here, police officers deviating from norms, reason for attack on stations and others. CP, Commissioner of Police Akande, is saying that. All right, and this article is written by one of our brothers, Edem. Okay, let me just read it out. It says the Commissioner of Police from Cross River State, Sikiru Akande, has said that his colleagues in other states have deviated from the rules and regulations of service. Hence, the attack on various commands in the country. Now, wow. So this is when you are waking up to the reality. Speaking with Daily Post on Wednesday, shortly after laying the foundation stone of the Association of Retired Police Officers office in Calabar, Cross River State, the commissioner condemned the attitude of his colleagues. There is no advice to anybody. If you uphold the rules and regulations of the service, what we are witnessing will not occur. One of the things that is making things to go wrong is because we have deviated from the norms of our operations. The moment you stick to the rules, if it comes, it's going to be a minimal. But unfortunately for us, over time, we have deviated completely from what is expected of us. You heard the talking about a retired police officer. When I came in, he gave a guidance. He is more on ground. He knows the terrain. If I refuse to listen to him, maybe that day I would have been a dead man. But he knows the ground and told me exactly what to do. Son, let me go in first. He went in, do the right intelligence, and gave it back to me and say, go in there and there. And I was able to do that. And that is why the state has peace. CP Akande. All right. Police, they are taking responsibility and taking blames for most of these ills. But the point is that what goes around, you're all the same. I'm sorry. I had a very important, a very, very dear friend of mine who was in the police, and he rose. I think he rose up to the highest, about the highest rank in the police. He's late now. We were talking. He's my colleague. Not only my colleague, he's like my brother. He's the friend, a baby friend. Our friendship started as kids, children. So, in fact, when he joined the police, we're three of us. We're always laughing at him and say, "Look, this one want to become police." But eventually, he grew in the police force, and he was a very good police officer, excellent police officer. But you know something? Okay, my friend, and we know when we talk privately, we know the kind of things that we discuss. They are all the same. The police in the they're the same. They hate themselves, so they kill themselves. People don't know that. How come most of the retired police officers don't even last very long before they die? They are colleagues. They kill them. I'm serious. They kill themselves. When the police has gotten to a point where you have to bribe your way through to get a posting, you have to bribe your way through to get to be promoted, they hate themselves. All those guys you see in the street that are collecting money, you think the money they are collecting for themselves? No. He's going to the office to make an account. If he doesn't give proper account, tomorrow you won't see him in the street. They will put him on the desk inside the office, to be signing, to be stretching his neck to see if there's anybody that will give him anything. So we are not feeling very sorry. These things are ills. One of the reasons why we want to get away from you guys, man. We want to be on our own, because that's the only way out. There's no way we can live in that country. Nigeria is so completely messed up to a system, to a point where no mekwata is in broken bottle. I said in those days, broken bottle has no mekwatarism. Of course, Nigeria is broken. Not only but in my windshield, that's why I used as an example yesterday. A modern windshield that will crack and they will not even fall off. They will just stay there. The only thing they need to do is just hit your back of your hand on it and you see them falling off in pieces. That's exactly where the zoo is. That's the location that the zoo is right now. So anybody who thinks that Nigeria is going to come back and become what it used to be, sorry. Oh, sorry, I have phone, because there's no way you're going to do that. All right, I have somebody just inboxed me. Now I'm not going to oblige myself. I'm not going to oblige you by using a video that something that somebody said that is of no relevance. You know, these people, like one of my brothers said, everybody's afraid. So most of them are just what would I say? They are afraid. What they are saying is not from their heart. They just takia. One of our brothers spoke about takia. They can use takia. It's allowed for them to, lie to you in order to deceive you. And when you fall for the lie, that is the thing. Nigeria still has a chance. The chance that they have is that the referendum have not been ruled out by our leader. But when it is ruled out, it will be too late for you to even talk. All we're talking about is going. But if you, like our leader, have not said anything about it, you still have the chance. You have the opportunity of getting people together to decide on what they want to do or where they want to belong. There are no two ways about it. We have to do that peacefully. But if you don't want it, the ball is in your court. No matter the side you choose. If you choose referendum, that's good for you. If you don't want referendum, that's good for you. But for us, we are almost gone. We're still allowing you to, giving you opportunity to, to organize a referendum, peaceful referendum, so that everybody can go their separate ways. Bringing the British and bringing the South American warplane and boat and everything to our shores, it's not going to solve anything. The only thing we know is that the British people, you can come with your military to Nigeria. It's not a problem. But I bet you any day we see any white man, we are not like South Africans where they have white people. No. Over here, we're all black people, complete. Any day we see any white man wearing a police uniform or military uniform in the street, we'll kill him. ESN will go after him and make sure they eliminate him, they get him out. So they will carry the body back to Great Britain, so they will see what their government is doing. Because most of these things they do, the government don't even know about it. I mean, the people don't know about it. It's just between the people and the government. It's the same thing everywhere. They hide it up as if, send your boat, send your aircraft, send everything back to Biafra land. The day we see a white man in the street, thank God, even the Spanish people too, the South Americans, most of them look white. When we see you in the street in uniform, you will be a dead rat. There's no doubt about it. We are not mixing words. So we are not scared. We don't care. You can send whatever you want to send. Bring all of them. Bring all your gunboats and put them in our shores. It does not really matter. What matters to us is that the day we see these people in this, you can see in the office and advise them and hide and advise and give their advice. But the execution, you are not going to do it. You won't even dare come to the street. And you will make sure you're dead. You're not going to be alive. Come from your country. It's not enough for you to have created this monster. And you are coming here to advise on how they can keep the monster alive. You are going to be dead. There's no doubt about it. We are talking about it. It's a truth. Oh, yes.
Mr. The success, and the microphone. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. 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 All we need is a referendum. Tell me what to do, tell me what you do, tell me what you see, tell me what you see, tell me what you know. When we talking about the referendum, oh you see, I have to go for long. We just become a slave for long. Back in the days, we know what's up. But because of who the photos to come out. I remember when my father they tell me about the war. Then spending so much money just to collaborate. India agony, India sugar. Success in one way, a typically go man. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. 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 You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. To pocket up my eye on your girl. Go rescue your children. Even if I can't say one never. Make we don't mind all these politicians so. No mind never just come around to promise us heaven and earth. You no go see anything after the election. No election, no election in Biafra land. We go sit at home that day. Make you no forget it's the princess success you have your partner no son. Nnamdi Kanu chukuga gozi ringi. Biafra the motherland chukuga gozi rimono. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. You don't tell where we dey fight for this freedom. All we need is the referendum. All we need is the referendum.
All right, this is a memory of what has been happening. All we have been asking for is this, and we've asked for it. But you know something, it's not an option. If you want it, fine. If you don't want it, fine. It does not mean anything to us anymore. We are getting Biafra. If you give us Biafra, there will be no peace. Tomorrow, our leader will be on air with the Ambazonians, and they will talk to us. So you have to get your pen, get your paper, get ready for them. Tomorrow, the time will be Biafra land time, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Biafra land time. Our leader is coming in with the Ambazonians tomorrow for a very, very important broadcast. And I hope you stay tuned. Don't go away. It appears that calls are not coming in, and we don't have much to say at this time. And eventually, somebody just decided to call because I said calls are not coming in. All right, let me take you. Caller on straight line. Good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I greet you, Mazi, Dr. Peter.
There
Greet you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Greetings to you, fellow Biafrans, friends of Biafrans and lovers of freedom. The blessing of our Heavenly Father, will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Sugo, and I am calling from my location. Yes, Mazi, see, a lot of people are running from the truth, but it's just a matter of time they are now saying it. Because if you don't say it, you will never ever be free. The word of Chukwu Kikabiyama say it is only truth can set you free. So the activities of the evil ones in our land, whether they like it or not, at the end, Biafran freedom is exactly what every one of us will get. The reason is because Chukwu Kikabiyama, he is the one that created heaven and the earth, and his will must surely be done. There is never time that Almighty God wants people to continue to subjugate or intimidate their fellow. If you are doing that, if you're a leader and you found yourself doing that, just tell yourself this truth, that one particular day you will be destroyed because you are doing the work of devil. Go and check the history of those that have acted as a king, who intimidate people, who make people to look like they are slaves. Go and check their end of all these people. Their end never be a good news. So if you, as a person, you are contributing to the caging of the innocent children of light in the so-called Zoological Republic, a country that a man was established, what do you expect? But the simple truth is that we all need to continue to say it so that you will know that anything that man creates, anything that man made must surely got spoiled. The zoo has expired, and the Predic Lugard and his girlfriend that bring all the people in the contraction and call them Nigeria, they knew that this can never work. That is the reason why they say that after 100 years, that anyone who deserves or who want to be free, that person should go. But very sad indeed that the Zoological Republic rulers, because of what they are getting, because of their personal earning, what they are benefiting from the zoo, they don't want this truth to be open. But the indigenous people of Biafra, by the leadership of our Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have made it open that the Zoological Republic is a expired country. And check, when you are consuming, expiring something, you are killing yourself. The reason why people are dying in the zoo today is because the zoo has expired. At the end, I am suggesting, and I am telling you this, because for decades of years we have been begging you and you refuse. I am suggesting you as a soldier and police resign. Don't go to war for these people. Don't go and fight for them, because you will lose your life. This fight you are seeing, the mighty hand of God that lives in heaven is in it. There is nothing you can do to keep the zoo. One, because the foundation of zoo is destroyed. The zoo is not one, and the zoo saying that it is one, you are not telling yourself the truth. So when you come together, when you tell these evil rulers them to negotiate so that everybody will know where to belong, if you want to remain in the zoo, there is no thing will stop you to remain in the zoo. But if you don't want to remain in the zoo, you better allow them to go, anyone that wants to go. If all of you come together and resign from that your positions and say we will no longer fight for you again,
yes,
because we are meant to protect the masses. If you do this, it simply means the justice will take place. But if you continue to speechlessly and go to the war, fight for these people, you will die. At the end, the zoo will disintegrate.
Yes.
That is that get into your head. I thank you so much. The blessing of Chukwu Kikabiama will continue to be the strength of our leader. Mazi, thank you.
Thank you so much. This is Radio Biafra USA 2. We are still taking calls at 646-920. I just got this one. Let me listen to this.
It's M. Josh on the beat.
For a Buriako, now waiting to discuss for Buriako. Now waiting happen we know a call. Let's talk about a Buriako. Now waiting happen for a Buriako. Now waiting to discuss for Buriako. Now waiting make a way know a call.
After 54 years in Nigeria, still they shake to break. After 54 years in Nigeria, still they shake to separate. Life's don't go, people don't buy, things don't spoil. But you could solve the debt, but you could fight the debt, but you could try to stop and slow, but Nigerian government refuse. Somewhere for Ghana, them discuss restructuring. There was problem and they agreed to restructure Nigeria. On the 4th and 5th of January 1967, General Gowon Ideja, him accepted the Aburiako. General Ankara Ideja, Colonel Ujuku Ideja, and they accept the Aburiako, and they must accept restructuring. But when they come back Nigeria, Nigeria government refused the deal. Causing problem. They divide people into three. They execute genocide on us and them call them war. Them kill my people plenty. Them call them war. Them kill our mama. Them kill our papa. Them kill our uncle. Them kill our aunt. Them kill small children, Them kill 5 million people, Kill the people where demand for restructuring, The other people who demand for restructuring, After 54 days, them still they kill, them still they shoot, them still they die. But today, everybody they run, helter. Everybody they run, herdsmen they kill, terrorists they shoot, government to thief. God don't reject Nigeria. Devil don't punish Nigeria. Nigeria government to kill my people for genocide. Our battle situational understatement. Now everybody that you come out for the matter. As this matter won't carry many people go.
Let's talk about Aburiako. Now waiting happen for Aburiako. Now waiting to discuss for Aburiako. Now waiting happen we know a call. Let's talk about Aburiako. Now waiting happen for Aburiako. Now waiting to discuss for Aburiako. Now waiting make a way know a call.
Nigeria they like this today because nobody talk the truth. Nigeria they like this today because government na lie. Them go use the shit for church and media go claim the shit. In our curriculum for school, them not teach us our history. Now where we go learn, now how we go learn. When Nnamdi Kanu come save us, Nigerian government teaches them. Nigeria government arrest them. Nigeria government to shoot them. Them use media paint and black. Them making Nigerians hate the truth. Now which day where we go wake up? Now which time where we go stand? Nigerians no one here. Nigerians no one do. Nigerians no one learn. We dey dance to the government tune. Them they kill us, them they do us. Them deceive us, them confuse us. Hey, they give our land to strangers, our eyes come open. They give our land to strangers, Nigerians come wake up. Suddenly, Yawa don't happen. Nigerians they talk, say they want restructuring. Suddenly, you're waiting, Ojuku, see it don't happen. Nigerians they talk, say they want restructuring.
Nnamdi Kanu with the Nigerians. Everybody come open eye. Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. Plenty of my people who want the referendum, them no want restructuring you. Nigerians they cry, say they want restructuring. God don't reject Nigeria. Definitely don't punish Nigeria.
God don't reject Nigeria. I'm telling you, these guys, Josh, this is wonderful. It's a great song. I don't know why. How did I miss this? Somebody has sent it to me a long time ago and I never listened to it. It's very interesting. All these guys, all of them, they make me so proud, honestly. Young kids, you're coming up, talented kids. These are great Biafrans, I'm telling you. These boys are great, great, great. Maybe one day we'll try to find a way to get you onto the program so you can talk to us. Tell us your ideas. I've been listening to all your stuff. I've been listening to him, honestly. I'm a fan. You got a fan, you got a new one, and this one is scintillating and very interesting actually. Nigeria, God don't reject Nigeria. That is the correct thing. He went to Aburia Court. It is a great message, great message. I think I'm gonna have to listen to this very, very well before. I just saw it on somebody inboxed it and long time ago, and I didn't even okay, March 13th. Oh wow, it's interesting. That's when they sent it to me till March 13th, and I've not even listened to too many messages coming here. And if I don't read your message, forget about it. It means I didn't say it. But if you call my attention to it when you send it in, I'll be able to listen to it. Let me take one more call before we call it a day. Caller, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Caller on WhatsApp. Make it very brief. We don't have any more time left. Welcome to the program.
I will make it. Thank you, sir. I won't even talk much because my mind has been blown away by this our brother. You know what happened is that reincarnation have come. Reincarnation of Fela Aníkúlá Agbokuti have come in the form of our big brother that he just play his song. My brother, my elder, you need to watch this guy video. You need to watch the video. This guy is awesome. This guy, within 5 minutes, he sold Nigeria like penny. Like he exposed everything that we're talking about every day. Just that guy is wonderful. There's other one before this one, but this one, my brother, keep on doing the good job. I just want to comment about this radio that you played now. This beautiful reggae that you played now.
Thank you so much.
Afrobeat. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well. All right, like I said, my brother is it's scintillating. I'm impressed. I am very much impressed, and you know, these are the people who are going to honor them when Biafra comes. They're already raising our name up there. They're keeping us there. The other one, Sampe, right? Okay, they are all good. All of them are wonderful. All these songs. They send in these songs without even identifying who they are. Most of them send the songs in and we just air the songs and that will show you the spirit. It is not that they're not bringing it because they want to take glory. They just want you to listen to the messages that they send, which is wonderful. This one, last one, Josh. That's all I know him to be. Josh. That's the name that I know. Never met him before. Never spoken to him before, but it's good. Sampe too has been around for a while, for a great while, and right now I'm not hearing his voice anymore, so I don't know. I hope he's fine, wherever he is. All right, let me take this call that is coming. Is very important. Let me take this as the last call for the day. Caller, please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Good morning from here.
Mazi, good morning.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, Mazi. You are doing a great job, and because of the time, my name is Mazi Nnamdi, and I'm calling from the city of Toronto, Canada. Mazi, this morning, this music is so awesome. And Mazi, see, I want to request yes. this is your station, because of what you have done in the past as a musician, should be a gathering point for our people, especially those who are promoting this struggle. You know, you can dedicate out a day. Like this guy needs to come and speak to us on this radio.
Yes.
Josh.
Yes.
Everybody that knows him, that have direct contact with him, should be able to link him up with our brother Iyke Peter, so that he can come to this radio and take even a 5-10 minutes interview. Because we need to promote people like this. Yes. We need to promote people like this who, against all odds, are speaking out with their music. Some of our brothers who are being heard worldwide, They are scared. They are too scared to even think about Biafra.
That's right.
They are too scared. But they don't know that the majority of the fans they have are our people. Even the Yoruba people, majority of the fans they have, they are our people. They are our people, Biafrans, because we promote anything that is good without prejudice. So if it's possible, this our brother, please, we need him to come and speak to us on this radio, and we need to play some of his music, because every of his music that I've listened to, I'm a big fan of him. Every of his music that I've listened to has something to do with liberation, has something to do with freedom. It makes sense, absolute sense, all his music. Mazi, thank you very much. Because of time, I will just announce the number. For those people who are living in Canada that want to join IPOB, we have pandemic, but the pandemic is not stopping us. We are inducting people into IPOB every day by Zoom. We are holding our monthly meetings by Zoom because the government has not allowed us to gather. If you are anywhere in the territories of Canada and you want to be part of this noble family, you want to be able to have this opportunity to write your name in the sands of time for those that liberated Biafra, or you want to support, please call 226-909-4222. I repeat, 226-909-4222. Or you WhatsApp us on 415-878-6563. 415-878-6563. If you call any of these numbers, somebody will answer you and you'll be able to join us and support the ESN. Mazi, may you continue to speak wisdom. May you continue to hear and obey. From Toronto, Canada, take it from me. I love Biafra. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Thank you very, very much, my brother. Dewo. All right. With that, we finally come to the end of today's program. I have locked up all the lines and I'm not going to take any more calls as we speak. And I will try to oblige my brother in what he said. Because this we need to promote some of these kids who are able to, who have the courage to sing and talk about Biafra, because there are many of them out there that I know that are good musicians too, but they are so scared to the bone. They are not able to wake up and say, let us speak about our people. But eventually they are all coming in one by one. That's my own take on this whole thing. They will eventually speak the truth. Truth is something that will always remain the same, no matter how long it takes. When you speak the truth, you don't need to try to look for what to say next. It's only when you lie that you try to, augment the lie by something else. You even tend to forget what you said yesterday when it's a lie. But with the truth remains the same. It's indelible. It's something that beats the hands of time. There's nothing anybody can do about it. The truth remains. So eventually, we'll be able to, make connections and see if I can get in touch with any of them and then bring them up to the program to speak. Because I need to promote them too. We need to, because they are bold. They are bold. They are people that started. Someone like Sampe, he started too early, and there was this other one that was signing. In fact, that was one of the ones that brought me into IPOB. He sounded like a Jamaican person. And they started early, very, very early, the program. And eventually we stopped hearing about them. We know that it's not that they are not there. They are there. But, new ones are coming in. Younger people are coming in and they're taking over. So we'll give them time. Maybe I'll dedicate one day for them to call in and discuss freedom small, because they are part of the struggle. They are very, very much part of the struggle, honestly. They don't have to be physical. I was in the first war, like I said before, but this time I'm not fighting it physically. I'm fighting with a microphone under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and this is the way it's going to be. Many of us are like that. The musicians, they are sending the message is going out. This Josh, that's what he calls himself, is somebody I'm going to try to bring in later on the program any day that it's possible for me. I'll try to make the connections and see if it will work out. All right, this is Radio Biafra. Don't forget, tomorrow, our leader will be on with the Ambazonians, 7 p.m. Biafra land time. From here and from me, it's goodbye. Don't forget that Biafra is our religion, and Radio Biafra is where we worship. Stay tuned for Mazi Alozie comes in next. Biafra
lies our religion, the last hope we have.
Listen, Biafran restaurant.